Let's be real. AI digital products are everywhere right now. If you go on Instagram or YouTube, even for a minute, you are going to see creators telling you to create AI ebooks, AI journals, AI planners, or AI prompt packs, and all kinds of easy passive income idea. And while all of this sounds really exciting, there is this one very important thing that literally no one is saying out loud. And that is, all of these are already crowded. Now, I'm not saying that AI is saturated and you should avoid using it. What I am saying is that if you want to be sustainable in 2026, you have to be strategic and you have to use AI to another level other than just generating PDFs from it and hoping that it sells. So if I had to start my business from scratch in 2026, that means no audience, no product, and no fancy setup, literally nothing. I would not launch the products that most of the beginner YouTube videos are recommending. Instead, I would focus on creating and launching these 3 hyper-specific digital products which are powered by AI, but relatively they have lower competition and they are designed to build long-term income rather than just one random sale. So in this video, I'm going to show you what these 3 digital products are and why they are going to work in today's market, plus how I would personally approach them if I had to start my business from scratch in 2026. So let's dive in. Alright, the very first digital product that I would create will be a short, outcome-focused paid challenge. So instead of creating a 200 pages long ebook or a 12 weeks massive program, I would focus on creating something short like 5 or 7 days challenge that will help my audience to get one specific result. For example, if my topic is how to use AI in your business, rather than creating an entire ebook on AI for beginners, what I will do is I would rather focus on creating a 5 days challenge on how to launch your digital product using AI, or 7 days challenge on how to use AI to create content if you are going faceless. The reason for why this is going to work so well in 2026 is that people are already overwhelmed. I mean, if we go on social media, there are so many videos. If we go on YouTube, there are so many tutorials. There are so many tools to choose from. So people are already confused and overwhelmed about all of this. So no one is going to go through your 200 pages long guide. Instead, if we provide something that is result focused, that is manageable and shorter duration, people are going to opt for it because it seems manageable. And let's be real, when someone sees that they are going to start with a challenge and within a certain days they are going to get to a specific result, because that is what we are offering inside the challenge, it feels realistic, manageable, and 100% doable. Now, AI is going to do a lot of uplifting for you because it is going to reduce the time it takes you to build the challenge. You can use tools like ChatGPT to help you define the daily structure of your challenge, refine your exercises, give you different ideas of the prompts that you can provide to people. But overall, here you are not selling AI prompt pack or anything like that. You are just using AI to help you refine your challenge even better. So overall, you are not selling just anything. You are selling a transformation that people are going to achieve over those 5 or 7 days. And see, another reason why challenges like these sell so well is that usually they are low ticket, which reduces the buyer's resistance to purchase your digital product. A $27 or a $47 challenge that promise a clear result to people seems like a safe and smart investment as well. Plus, challenges help you to build trust with your audience very quickly, because if someone has already entered your challenge and they are experiencing some progress as well, if you want, you can also upsell other products or other offers. And in this way, if you have already built trust with your audience inside the challenge, they are more likely to upgrade to your next offer as well. So if I had to start from scratch, the very first digital product that I would consider would be a challenge. Why? Because it is low resistance, it builds trust with your audience, plus it helps you to create that momentum. Now, the second product that I would focus on would be a live or a hybrid workshop that will teach people one specific skill. Also, I want to be very clear here that I would decide to go with a workshop rather than an online course, because online course market has become more mature now. If you see and research, there are people who are selling online courses in literally every niche, and that is why when you are a new creator and you try to come up with a new online course, buyers get more cautious, whereas a workshop feels like a new idea and a current interaction with your audience. Trust me, workshops help you to deliver high value to your audience without making them feel overwhelmed. Let's suppose that you are in the niche of technology and you guide small business owners on how they can automate their DMs by using this amazing tool, which is ManyChat. So rather than creating an online course explaining different ways in which you can automate your DMs using ManyChat and making that course as self-paced, what you can do is you can create a live or a hybrid workshop in which you help people set up the automations right in that workshop. This is going to be more effective, more efficient, and people are going to build more trust with you because you are doing that in a certain time and people don't have to do that on their own pace. Rather than creating an online course, you did an online workshop, and trust me, this is really effective. And why this is more effective? It is because when you guide people in a workshop, they see you as a guide and not just another random content creator. And again, since we are talking about AI, let me tell you that AI can do a lot of uplifting again when it comes to creating a workshop, because you can use AI to create slides, come up with more content, refine your examples, and just define your exercises overall. But again, delivery and transformation is going to come from you and not AI. Also, what I have been noticing is that a lot of people are doing workshops because it helps you to validate your idea first before you turn that into a bigger digital product. So in your workshop, when you share value, you can collect people's testimonials, take their feedbacks, improve all of that, and then create a bigger digital product then. So if I had to start from scratch, I would definitely consider doing a workshop because it will help me to validate my idea around my niche or around my digital products, and also help me build trust with my audience because I will help them to go through a certain transformation right in the workshop. Alright, the third digital product that I would focus on would be a simple, focused, but low ticket membership program. And no, when I say membership program, please don't get overwhelmed because I don't want you to overcomplicate this, because this is not about creating tens of modules and then launching your membership program. What I mean is that you can create a community where you provide resources that help people to grow whatever they are working on, and you also provide ongoing support with it. I know this might be confusing, so let me give you some examples. For example, you can create a low ticket membership community where you will be sharing different resources with the members on a frequent basis. It can be weekly or monthly or whatever frequency you promise to your audience. Let's say there are different content creators who want to go faceless, and you create this community where you promise to share different faceless resources with these people. So every month you could create some AI prompts for them that they can reuse, or some stock videos that they can reuse, or you could upload some faceless videos that they can reuse in their content over and over again, and if they're finding value out of it, they are going to pay for your membership every single month, and that helps you to create recurring revenue. And trust me, this can be applied to any niche, whether that's health and fitness, wealth, investing, parenting, relationships, manifestation, like anything. Based on the traffic, let's say 10 people join your community in the first month and you are charging $10 for each member because you are providing resources in return. So 10 people into $10 is $100 revenue for you. And similarly, if 30 people join, 50 people join, 100 people join, and obviously this number is going to increase every single month. So in this way, you generate more revenue and more income for yourself. Again, in this case also, AI can do a lot of uplifting for you because the resources that you are going to provide inside the community, you can create a lot of resources using AI. The thing is, rather than using AI to generate an ebook that is 200 pages long, you are just using the same AI but in a different form in which you are going to provide helpful resources to the members of the community. Alright, after looking at all these 3 digital products that are going to do really well in 2026, let's zoom out for a moment and understand that AI is not a product. AI is the accelerator that you are going to use to create better digital products, to refine them properly, and to structure them in a way that people find really valuable. So AI is going to help you build faster, improve faster, and test your digital product ideas faster. If you use AI as a shortcut to generate generic ebooks, you will struggle. But if you use AI to your leverage inside your structured system, you will grow. So if I had to start my business from scratch in 2026, I would pick one niche, commit to it properly, and then focus on creating a shorter digital product, testing its demand, and then creating other digital products. I will not focus on creating all these three together. I will create once, test it, refine it, create another one, and then follow this process. And now, if you want to understand my roadmap of starting a digital product business from scratch, I call it my 4 steps roadmap. And if you want to understand in detail, I'm going to link my digital product starters kit in the description. Check it out because I am 100% sure you are going to find it very helpful. I hope you found this video extremely helpful. And now if you're wondering what are the digital products that you should not focus on in 2026, I have already made a detailed video on that and I'm going to link it here. So once you finish this video, click on this one and I will see you there.